Hey, everybody, and welcome in. It's the Poor Man Fantasy Football League podcast. We're the fantasy football show that gives you a peek inside the life and times of our Dynasty League. I'm your host, Mike. With me always is my good friend, Andrew. And this week, we're going to talk about why Andrew won't accept my trade for Calvin Ridley. But we'll come back to that. It is week 4. It's in the books. Week 5 is coming up. We're a quarter of the way-ish in the season. Now we're going to do some evaluations of where we're at and how we're doing. Andrew, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right. And yourself?
I feeling good, way better. I feel a whole lot better. I'm not 100% yet health-wise, but I'm getting there. Obviously drinking a beer, which probably doesn't help, but I really wanted one today.
You probably, from all the drinking you did on Saturday, probably sweat it all out.
I didn't do a lot of drinking, not as much as Brian did. Oh my goodness. He was trashed.
Yes, when I left, he was trashed.
Yeah, and he kept going. Every time he went up to the bar to get a drink, whether it was a Coke, a water, or whatever, they'd be like, shot time, and be like, okay. And shots he did. Yeah, and I didn't realize how intoxicated he was until it was time to go home, and we tried to get into his vehicle, like his wife's vehicle. And I'm thinking, why is this so hard for you? Like, why are you struggling? And then he started talking, but not making any sense. And I'm thinking, oh, you really are trash. You weren't just hamming it up and being like silly. Like, oh, you had a great time. Good for you, buddy.
Yeah. No, yeah. Good for him.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't get a chance to get out and do that very often. I'm glad he was able to tie one on. I'm just sorry I missed the wagon.
With an open bar, that could have been...
It could have gone crazy.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm. But what a spectacular event for a 40th birthday. You rent a hall, you have an open bar, you have a relatively good DJ, you have it catered by a good catering company, and you have a tattoo artist on site. Granted, you still have to pay for tattoos, but you still have one available, photo booth. Pretty snazzy 40th birthday party.
Yeah. Yeah. Showing off.
Yep.
Showing off for people. But it's a cultural thing. It's definitely a cultural thing with their family. It's at their engagement party, they had about 250 people.
It's a big party.
Yes. Yeah. So that's what they do. They go over the top, and it's not something I would necessarily do or pay for.
Nope.
More of a pay for, because that could have got them probably 2 trips somewhere.
Obviously, they planned for it and don't care about those kind of expenses. They had fun. Yeah. Cool. Good for them.
Yeah. Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. Let's talk football. So here's the news. It's bye week. It's the very first week of bye weeks. We have 4 teams: the Falcons, the Bears, the Packers, the Steelers. So hopefully you guys got some depth on your rosters to help you out. I realize in one league, I have no depth. I either have guys that don't play because they're injured, guys that are on bye, or guys that just don't play because they don't play football. They're not good enough. And I don't have a starting roster. So I had to go to the waiver wire to pick up some scabs.
More trash
to do that. And it's weird because I'm back-to-back champions in that league. And the only reason why I've done it is because of all the guys that are currently injured on my roster. So I lost my very first match in 2 years. I've gone undefeated for 2 years. I was 3-0 going into this week, and Andrew, congratulations, my friend. You were the guy that knocked me down.
I try.
Yeah, you did. It was good. It
was close. Back and forth.
It was close. It wasn't. Yeah, Tyler Lockett getting me 0 points certainly did not help.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Undoubtedly.
Yeah. And then now Lamar Jackson, which was my starting quarterback, is probably going to miss a week or 2. Oh, I am.
Yep.
Yeah, kind of sad. Anyways, that's that part of the news. The other news is really this. Dolphins tight end Darren Waller can still play football. He caught 2 touchdowns.
He's still a baller. Wish he was a little bit taller.
Good reference. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones is already talking about a contract extension for George Pickens, which I think is insulting for anybody else that had to wait for a contract extension from this guy.
Yeah, it's Jerry Jones just being crazy.
Yep.
And George Pickens isn't even a top guy.
Wait.
That's why, like you said, it's embarrassing to
Yeah.
everybody else.
It's just insulting.
Yes, especially if they give him stupid money equivalent to like CeeDee Lamb. Like
he gets T. Higgins money for being a wide receiver too.
Yeah.
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 Okay, Bad Bunny is going to be the performing artist at the Super Bowl because Taylor Swift wanted to get paid and the NFL said no. Dumb move on your part, guys.
Apparently there was talks with Lady Gaga too. And then they dropped down to Bad Bunny.
Okay. Hey, they got somebody. It's locked in. Good for them. Liam Cohen and Robert Saleh got into a heated exchange after the game where the Jags beat the 49ers, where Cohen was saying, "Keep my name out your mouth." And I love the clip because it looks like it's four guys trying to protect Cohen from doing something stupid. And Robert Saleh's like, "Come on, buddy. I would destroy you in a second if you got anywhere near me. But like, I'll stand here and wait."
Hey, maybe those guys figured it was the Will Smith smack.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Keep my name out your mouth. Oh, that's good stuff. I love this one. This is a fantastic rumor. The rumors are rising that the Bengals are finally looking to trade for a quarterback. Names on that list right now are Cousins, Jimmy Garoppolo, Jameis Winston, Russell Wilson, and even Andy Dalton.
Winston and Russell Wilson, sure. The rest of the group, well, even Cousins. But do you think Cousins is in Seattle?
No, nope.
Right?
Cousins is in Atlanta. He does have a massive
backing up.
He has a massive contract.
Oh,
so that's probably going to be prohibitive of who's going to draft or trade for Cousins.
Winston and Wilson, the others, yeah, no, I don't. But I think what they're probably thinking is this division is getting so beat up.
They have a chance.
If we could go on a winning streak,
they're 2-2.
Yeah. I mean, if they could win their next 5 or 6 games, then they're probably first in the division.
They have a shot.
I mean, Cleveland now has a shot. Because they've lost a couple of really close games that they could be 3-1 right now.
They could be.
I mean, there's lots of the division's going to be wide open. I think the whole year because of all of the injuries that are going on. So
out of that list, though, who is your top choice?
I would say Russell Wilson.
Yeah, mine's Jameis Winston.
I think Wilson's got the most talent, and he's got the arm strength to be able to keep up with Chase, throwing it way down the field for Chase. None of them, unfortunately, have any legs left to be able to
be mobile.
Yeah, because Joe Burrow was part of the running game. Like, he didn't run lots, but he complemented the running game. Yes, if he needed to, he could scramble. And I don't think, none of those on the list have any legs whatsoever.
No, they're all pocket passers.
Yeah. But, I would say Winston's not that bad of a choice.
I just love how he just doesn't care. Throws it.
Yeah.
And Jamar Chase might actually have a resurrection this year.
Exactly.
All right, let's talk injuries. Miami wide receiver Tyreek Hill out for season after dislocating his knee and tearing all of the ligaments around it. I'm going out and saying his career is over. He is not coming back. He's never going to play for Miami again. Like, it's done and over. And any team
his contract was done.
Yes. So any team that does end up picking him up is going to do nothing. It's like Odell Beckham when he signed that 1 year, $18 million deal with Baltimore. It's like, it's pointless. You're just wasting money to try to get what this guy could have done. He's toast.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know what? Here's the thing. If he does actually come back to it, he could play again as like maybe a third string, but he's got to be able to accept that position. Like, he's not going to be the fastest guy in the league ever again. He's never going to be able to make the cuts and like yards after catch, I don't think, ever again. But if he accepts his role as a third string wide receiver, where I'm going to get 1 or 2 passes a game, and maybe I can do something with it, maybe he could catch on with a team. But he's got to be able to accept. And I don't know if his ego can, but he'd have to be able to accept that. And he'd be taking a huge pay cut. That would be the biggest thing, is he's not going to get paid what he's used to getting paid. And his 45 kids better get used to eating Kraft dinner instead of steak. Yeah.
All right. Well, in other news, Giants wide receiver Malik Neighbors is out for season with a torn ACL. That sucks.
Yeah. 2 years in a row he's gone now?
Well, he does play for a team where they love what we call murder ball, where they throw you balls that are going to inevitably get you killed.
Yeah. Hey, go across the middle, and I'll throw it up really high or behind you so your head is turned in.
Yeah. All right. Jets running back Braylon Allen has an MCL sprain, expected to be placed on IR, missing some time. Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson is expected to miss some time with a hamstring injury. We don't know what that looks like yet.
I don't know. I was watching the game.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry. It's not like he, when a guy pulls his hamstring and you see him trying to get off the field and he's basically hopping because his hamstring isn't working on the leg that's hurt. You didn't see any of that with him.
What did he do?
He got up and off the field and missed the next series.
He walked off, eh?
Yeah, like it did not seem like he was hurt. It almost seemed like they pulled him because he was doing
nothing.
They had a bad game.
Okay.
Like I wasn't surprised when the backup came in, but when they started saying, "Oh, it's a hamstring injury," I'm like, I didn't see him get hurt. It didn't look like he was hurt at all.
So maybe it's an extremely minor, and he's just, you know what? I need to take a break. We need to reset.
And that could very well be,
okay.
Or it could be stiffness in the hamstring, and he's a running quarterback, so they're like, no, we're going to sit you because we don't want you to tear it. But like I said, when I was watching the game, I did not see an injury. But I'm not a doctor.
Okay, fair enough. What else do we got here? Changed my page and I'm going to go back.
Bucky Irving. Yeah, that one hurts me. Yeah. I have him in 2 leagues. Bucky, what are you doing to me?
Well, hopefully you follow my philosophy of owning a handcuff, whether that is Sean Tucker or okay, well,
or White.
Yeah, Rashad White.
No, yeah. No, I don't.
Okay, well, I guess it is what it is. It does suck. Whenever a star running back that's doing fantastic goes down, it's never fun to have to deal with. Never.
Well, and especially he's kind of the Cinderella case where, I've come out of nowhere, nobody wanted me, and he was doing so well, and
he's just awesome at his job. Yeah. Okay. And Texas running back Joe Mixon still has no timetable to return. And the reason why I bring it up is because now he's eligible to return, but there's still no sign of him coming back.
Yeah, he's probably done for the year or two.
Which is kind of sad. But that team sucks. The Houston Texans are just terrible right now.
Well, they're a favorite this week.
Are they?
Oh, they're the favorite over the Ravens.
Oh, my goodness, they are. Look at that. Houston Texans 1.5 over the Ravens with a score of 40.5. So they're expecting Cooper Rush to be the quarterback for the Ravens. Oh, wow.
Yes. But I think it's going to be probably more lopsided than that because I think the Texans defense will probably, unless the Ravens just run the ball constantly,
oh my goodness,
they'll feast off on Baltimore, I think.
Okay.
I mean, Cooper Rush didn't play that bad after.
No, he's a competent quarterback. I was actually surprised when I'm like, Cooper Rush, why is he playing? Isn't he the backup over in Dallas? No, he's not, which I find to be wild. Okay. Moving along, that takes us to our next part of the show called the Sleeper Report.
Hey, I'm not the poor man.
No, you're not. This is where Sleeper provides us with like some metrics of how we perform throughout the week. And the ones that we keep track are the best manager. So this is the gentleman who set his most accurate roster. He didn't leave any points on the bench, or he kept most of his points in his starting lineup.
You didn't do the opening hymn.
Sleeper report, sleeper report, sleeper report. I'm still working on that sound clip, by the way. Still working on it. All right, so Bryce, congratulations. You got 90%. That's really good job. Great job.
That's the highest this year.
It is the highest this year. Now, on the flip side, the worst manager left all his points on his bench. So, Gabriel, you came out with 65%. So that's a lot of points you left on your bench. So for that, we give you this. Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe next week. Narrowest victory, and what he is calling a redemption win is... Oh, it's got my name in it. Why is it my name? It's actually Slick versus Josh, where this week, Slick, who lost previously by 0.5, has now come back to win by 0.5. He beat his friend Josh 104.38 to 103.88. So congratulations, Slick, on your redemption win. Highest scorer of the week goes to Bryce at 157.06, which seemed to be a bit of a funny jab at you this week, because every time one of his players went off, he's like, oh, the guy that's saving my week.
Yeah.
Even though he was absolutely murdering you, he kept saying, this player is saving me this week. Oh, no, this guy is saving me this week. Oh, man, it's funny.
He probably could have had that 10 times.
Yeah. So Bryce, congratulations. You had the highest score of the week at 157.06. So congratulations. And there's the soundbite I was looking for. There you go. But the title that we really want, the one that everybody is dying to hear, is who is this week's lowest scorer, aka Poor Man of the Week, and that goes to our friend Juan at 85.8, and his first entry this season. Andrew's hoping not his last entry this season, but Juan, congratulations for that. You get the sploosh, gurgle, 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 gurgle. Now, because we're 4 weeks in, we are going to quickly break down our league standings. We have one clear number one. That is Marvin. He is 4-0. He has scored the most points through 4 weeks, so congratulations, Marvin. At number 2, we have Slick, 3-1. One thing I noticed about Slick's season so far is Slick has the most or least points against, meaning he's played teams at their worst, at their weakest.
I must have played him 4 times.
No, we'll get to you in a second.
Or 3 times, at least.
Just wait. We'll get there. Juan is also sitting at 3-1. Bryce is at 2-2 at number 4. Number 5 is Gabriel at 2-2. I'm at number 6 at 2-2. Donnie's at number 7, 2-2. Chervin is at 8, 2-2. Still very balanced. And then it drops off here. Number 9, Josh, is 0-4. And then Andrew, a.k.a. Yoda Clown, at number 10, also 0-4. And this is something I find very interesting. All 4 losses came against teams who have played their best. So all 4, you have the most points against. So every team you played essentially was a top 3 scoring team that week.
Yep.
For 4 weeks in a row.
Well, the trend is the same this week. Like where am I here? I was looking at it earlier today. Oh, my matchup this week. Let's see here. Oh, it's actually a close one.
It's looking closer?
Oh, 96 to 102.
Ooh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, just so you know, Gabriel's picked you to win.
And you know what? If they're back, baby, I got a shot. If the Chiefs are actually back and can do what they did last week,
you might have a chance.
I might have a shot.
Okay, well, we'll get to that in a second here. Let's jump down to the matchup results from last week. Here's week 4. I did lose to Marvin. Marvin, congratulations. You picked Marvin to win, so you get a point for that. Slick beat Josh. Everybody picked Slick. Donnie beat Juan. I picked Donnie. Josh picked Donnie. You did not. Yoda Clown, you lost to Bryce. Everybody picked Bryce to win. It just looked like the way it was going. And then Chervin versus Gabriel. You're the only one who picked Chervin to win, so you won this week going 4-1 and now lead the whole series 16-4. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, the rest of us are just trying to hang in there. All right. Now, here's this week's matchup predictions. So it's me versus Slick, Marvin versus Josh, Donnie versus Gabriel, Yoda Clown versus Chervin, and Bryce versus Juan. First matchup, me versus Slick. Let's have a quick look here. I'm still feeling confident in my team. I got Jared Goff, Jahmyr Gibbs, Christian McCaffrey. I've swapped out AJ Brown and put him on my bench. I'm playing Cortland Sutton and Michael Pittman as my wide receivers. I'm keeping Trey McBride as my tight end. And I'm going to rock Alvin Kamara, Deebo Samuel, and David Montgomery in my flex. Deebo Samuel apparently is got a heel injury. He was a non-participant today. I will monitor that. If I do need to sub in somebody, I'm going to be looking at, who do I look at? AJ Brown? My options are AJ Brown, maybe Stephon Diggs.
Laporta.
You know what? I think I'd go Stephon Diggs. I'm not a big fan of putting tight ends into flex spots.
Are you kidding me? You see who they're playing?
They're playing Cincy. Yeah, but that could be just a full running game, which is why I was confident putting David Montgomery in.
I guess, yeah.
So my options are going to be Stephon Diggs, maybe AJ Brown. Luke McCaffrey's been getting some looks.
Yes, he's been climbing lately.
Yeah, that's kind of the way I'm going. Yeah. My opponent, on the other hand, I'm feeling pretty good
he's
about.
In trouble.
He's in trouble this week
because his quarterback is Cooper Rush, and there is nobody on the bench. His options are Brock Purdy and Jordan Love, who's on bye. So his quarterback is toast.
Yeah, he's Cooper Rush. That's his only QB.
Yeah, and then he's got Cat Williams, or whatever that guy's name is.
That's a good one. That's Cat Williams. Yep.
Some Travis Etienne guy. It's
Mr. T.E.
I guess. E.T. phone home. Yes. Keenan Allen. Lad McCorkey. Dallas Goedert. Chris Olave. Quentin Judkins. And Terry McLaurin, who's questionable.
Yeah, I don't think he's
probably not going. Again, he doesn't have a quarterback. Maybe Kareem Hunt can step in and play quarterback for them. I don't know.
Oh, he's devastated on his bench.
Yes. Rodriguez, maybe if McLaurin can't go, or Rashid Shaheed. CeeDee Lamb is out.
Yeah.
For how long? What is his story?
He didn't practice. Ankle did not. He has a high ankle sprain.
Oh,
yeah, he's going to be out a few weeks.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, maybe that's why they're talking about Jerry Pickens. Yeah. Yeah.
Rashid Shaheed's really the target to play here.
Yeah.
Kareem Hunt, maybe?
Play what, though?
Like,
if McLaurin can't go?
Yeah, McLaurin can't go.
Yeah. Or even, Goddard might not even play. So now he's got to pivot to a tight end that's going to do him nothing like Likely. Or Strange. Strange maybe in Jacksonville.
Yeah, you know what? Brenton Strange might even be the better play.
Who is
because he's getting.
Well, Jacksonville's got the Chiefs. Ooh, might be tough.
Yeah, but he's getting almost 6 targets a game, 6 receptions. He's averaging over 5 points, so at least it's 5 points.
Yeah.
Whereas Dallas Goedert might get you nothing.
Yeah. Either way, I think I have to pick Mike.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Oddly enough, Gabriel picked Slick this week. Crazy kid. Maybe he didn't know Brock Purdy was out. But that's what he sent me. All right. Next up, we've got Marvin versus Josh. Marvin's riding 4-0. Josh is going 0-4. It's tough looking. Jaden Daniels. Oh, apparently he practiced in full today, Jaden Daniels. Well, that's important. That's a really big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so he's got Jaden Daniels starting. J.K. Dobbins, Jonathan Taylor, Justin Jefferson, Trey Tucker, Mark Andrews, Garrett Wilson, Adonai Mitchell, and Amon St. Brown. He does have Marcus Mariota as his backup or Bryce Young. That's his current weakness is quarterback.
Well, Mariota isn't expected to get any points.
That's because if Jaden Daniels starts, but if Jaden Daniels doesn't, at least he's got a quarterback to pivot to.
Bryce Young.
Yeah.
Then he's also got Browning as well, maybe.
Yuck, I wouldn't touch the guy with a 10-foot pole. Desperation play.
Would be, yes. And he's even got Andy Dalton. Or no, AJ, sorry. Dalton. What am I saying? Dylan. What else has he got there? He's got Rashawn Stevenson, Tank Bigsby.
Yeah, he's got a lot of guys on bye this week.
Yeah, he does. His bet. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
If this is a week for the upset, like 107 to 105, this could be the week to do it.
Wowzer's brain. Yeah, I might. You know what? I'm going out on a limb. I'm going to say no. I'm not.
You should wait and see what Josh is playing before you pick that.
No, I'm not. I'm picking ice.
Okay,
because I need Josh to lose and I to win.
Yes, you're rooting for the bottom here. All right, so here's what Josh has got. He's got Drake May, Jordan Mason, Chase Brown, who's done nothing for Cincy, unfortunately. Zay Flowers, Xavier Worthy, back with the brace. Hunter Henry, T. Higgins. Oh, 2 guys against Detroit, not good. RJ Harvey versus Philly. Ooh, yeah, I'm not excited about that. Dalton Kincaid in your flex spot. Oh, it's tough when you're playing a tight end in your flex. But what do you have available that is healthy? You don't have much. Drake London's out. Josh Downs. Could you? Oh, that's tough. I don't think you could play. Oh man, that is tough.
Yeah, then Cooper Kupp would be the.
Okay. Well, I'm going to cheer for the opposite side because I need Marvin to come down a notch so the rest of us have a chance. So I'm going to go Josh. You're going to go Marvin. Okay. Gabriel also went Marvin. Just so we're clear. Matchup 3, Donnie versus Gabriel. Both of these guys are 2-2. One of them's got to go down. Donnie's bringing Justin Fields, Breece Hall, Omarion Hampton, Puka Nakua, Nico Collins, Mason Taylor as his tight end, Brian Thomas, who's done nothing, Troy Franklin, and Javonte Williams. Does he have a pivot option? I'm going to say no. He does not have a pivot option. That is his best lineup.
Well, he's got some guys that are hurt that are still on his bench. And yeah, how is he still winning?
He finds a way.
Yeah, he's going up against
Little Baby
Herbert.
Sheepman.
Yeah, he's going up against Justin Herbert. Marks, I don't even know who the hell that guy is.
Woody Marks. He is
Woody Marks.
He is the rookie running back for Houston because Nick Chubb can't run the ball and Joe Mixon's still out injured. So Woody Marks is the play.
It's the wood that makes him good.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's a good one. The wood that makes him good.
Well, from Seinfeld with the Kenny Rogers roasters. It's the wood that makes it good. Kenneth Walker, the 15th. Marvin Harrison, who's going to get disowned by the senior. Juju Smith, the Jiggy Baba. He's actually had a resurgence lately.
He's been good
for some reason.
Maybe
Brock Bowers, maybe. Brock Bowers, is he healthy again?
It says he's questionable. It says limited at practice today with a knee. So I think he's good, but he's injured.
They're probably not. Yeah, they're probably sitting him to be on the safe side.
Yeah.
Krosky Merritt, he's either really, really hot or he's not doing nothing.
He's going against the Chargers. So, I'm not excited about it this week.
No. Amiga Buka.
Touchdown King.
Yeah. He's surprised. I think he surprised a lot of people this year.
Okay, wait till you see who's on his bench. So imagine you chose to play Bill Krosky Merritt instead of the guy on the bench.
Okay, let's get to him. So he's got Quentin Johnston. Okay, then he's got Lamar Jackson. Okay, so obviously not going to play him. Yep. You got Nick Chubb, Theo Johnson, Sean Tucker, Valele, Bateman, Hunter Renfrow, Dwame Brown, Eric Moore, Why is Chase on the bench?
That's it. Because Jamar Chase can't play football without a quarterback, and Jake Browning is not a quarterback you can trust. So he's legitimately benching Jamar Chase against Detroit in
You're
place
sitting
of
Zach Ertz as well. Like, who's this other tight end? Oh, Buka. No.
Brock Bowers.
Oh, Brock Bowers. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Chase Brown. Wow.
What is his name? Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. So Bill Krosky Merritt. You're willing to play him over Jamar Chase.
Wow. Okay. Well, maybe he's going to swap him in at the last second.
Maybe.
Little baby sheep man might be just having a few beers and wait until the last second to throw his to change up his lineup. Either way, I know he threw me a bone in the comments to say, hey, I want Andrew to do good this week. Sorry, I still can't pick you.
Okay.
I gotta go
Donnie?
the Donster.
Okay. I'm gonna pivot away here, and I'm actually gonna go Gabriel. And here's why. I actually agree with this choice in benching Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase lost him 2 matchups last week. One of them against me in No Fun. I won that matchup because Jamar Chase wasn't able to put up any points, and he needed, I think, 6 or 8 points.
He's gonna torch the Lions this week.
You think so? Hey, I don't think so.
He's gonna torch him for 42 points.
Mainly because he's going to tip the ball into the hands of the Detroit Lions, and the Lions will score those points.
Lions are going to lose by 25 points.
Okay. Delusions of grandeur here. So I am actually benching Jamar Chase in a league. Yep. I have CeeDee Lamb on injury, so he's off. I've got Puka Nacua in, happy. Jamar Chase, you know what? I'm benching you for Michael Pittman.
And that's not a bad swap out.
And my flex play is going to be Marvin Harrison Jr., the son of Marvin Harrison.
Yeah, the disgrace of Marvin Harrison.
Yeah, those are my options because Rome Odunze is on bye week. Yeah, so I agree with you, Gabriel. I think it's an okay decision to sit Jamar Chase. I'm going to do it in solidarity with you until the Cincinnati Bengals go and get themselves a quarterback.
I'm already picking myself to win. So
are you?
Damn straight.
Okay, Let's have a look here.
So I have Mr. Comeback, Patrick Mahomes.
Yep.
They're back, baby.
Against the Jacksonville. You should win this.
Yes. McNichols.
That's a problem.
Why is that a problem?
He got 0.8.
But McCorky, Conky, whatever you want to call him.
Your guy touched the ball twice last week. For 0.8.
Hey! Don't be a hater.
I'm not being a hater. That's being a realist.
Gently go into the night and score 1,000 points.
You'd be better off playing Isaiah Davis.
And McKillen again is going to be McKillen it. I got Coleman.
Oh, yep. You got a bench player.
He's going to be in the cooler. Oh, with all the rest of the Coleman coolers, he's going to get a ton of points.
Yeah,
I got Schultz. I got Schultzy.
Yeah,
writing some Peanuts cartoons. He'll get me some stuff. Kyle Turpin. When he's on the side, he'll be sniffing some turpentine, so he'll be ready to go.
Yep, he's the guy.
I got the Pacheco, who's back again as well.
Yeah, I'd bench
he
that.
He had his best year or his best week last week
because he caught a touchdown.
Yes, and then Wan'Dale Robinson,
the number 1 wide receiver for the New York Giants.
He's the only wide receiver left, apparently. I guess I don't know.
Oh.
On my bench.
Okay, can I give you a recommendation for what I see on your bench? Justice Hill.
Sure. You know what? I thought about him, but I don't know.
I think Justice Hill, if Lamar Jackson is not playing. And
Cooper
Rush
behind
is in.
Derrick Henry, though. That's
they
the
split.
Problem.
No, they don't. He doesn't sit behind. They're a 50-50 split. And they have been. They split the roles because they know Derrick Henry needs to make the whole season.
So, holy crap, did he actually get 26 points last week?
Yeah, he had 2 touchdowns. Like, this is a guy who, even if he doesn't get the touchdowns, he's going to get you plus 5 points every week. So if you're looking at a guy like Isaiah Pacheco, who could get you less than 5 points if he doesn't catch a touchdown, I'd be playing Justice Hill over Isaiah Pacheco. And if you had,
I also got Turpentine, who's questionable. So,
and Hollywood Brown, who is guaranteed to get you 5 points or more.
I don't know anymore. Now that
Xavier Worthy's back,
I see everybody else, all the other wide receivers dropping off other than Kelsey, because he was literally focusing on Worthy,
trying to get Worthy a thing.
Yes.
All right.
What else do I have? There's really nothing else.
Okay. Yeah, it's really nothing else. I would trust Justice Hill this week.
That might be, you know what? Yeah. Even though I might have to, I'll think about that.
You think about it. All right. Your opponent is bringing Baker Mayfield, Saquon Barkley, Bucky Irving, who might be injured and miss a week. Malik Neighbors, who is going to be out, who obviously hasn't set his roster yet. Jameson Williams. Who is this guy? Oronde Gaddiston?
Galveston.
As his tight end, Cam Scattaboo, Tony Pollard, and Chris Godwin. He must have somebody that he can play on his bench. Oh, Trey Benson just went on IR?
So?
Oh my goodness, no freaking way.
Well, he's got Captain Kirk.
Man. I just...
Eric Memoro. Travis Hunter. Tolbert.
Okay, you're picking you? I'm utterly devastated that...
Cue the comeback. Next time, I'll be 4-4 soon. And then I'll be 8-4. And then I'll be 10-4, making the playoffs.
Yeah, like this. It's good to have dreams, man. It's good to have dreams.
Huh? Then I'll knock Mike out of the 6th spot.
Because Mike will be up in the top 4.
No, he'll be looking up at Andrew at 3rd, and he'll be down at number 7 and not making the playoffs.
Okay. Because of the Trey Benson IR update here, I have him in 3 leagues that I was going to start him in, that I'm now going to not start him in. And now I need to go make a pivot. So here's this lineup I've got now. I've got Luke McCaffrey, Bill Krosky-Merritt, and Marcus Mariota in. But knowing that Marcus Mariota might not be the quarterback, I'm going to put in Jaden Daniels. So I actually have a chance of winning that league. Oh, that is just... Poor Trey Benson. I feel so bad.
Hey.
So who is their starting running back then? DeMarco Marco? Who is the starting running back?
Benson. Let's go Arizona. Their 3rd string guy.
Yeah, who's the 3rd
string? Is DeMicado. And then Michael Carter. Michael Carter will probably be the main guy.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
I am.
Because they're projecting him to get 8.27.
Okay, so I have to take Trey Benson out. Who do I play? Do I play Travis Hunter, Devontae Smith, or Juju Smith-Schuster?
What were the 3 again?
Travis Hunter, Juju Smith-Schuster, or Devonta Smith?
Smith.
He got 2 targets last week.
Well, down week for him because A.J. Brown probably got more attention.
A.J. Brown had no targets.
Well, who got all the damn targets? Ertz.
Nobody. They didn't target those guys.
They ran too much?
Which makes no sense.
No, because Saquon didn't do anything either.
Yeah, it was against Tampa Bay. Who got the targets then? Jahan Dotson? No, Jahan Dotson didn't. Did Jalen Hurts even do anything last week? Yeah, he did. Yeah, he had 24 attempts to 15 receptions. He had 2 passing touchdowns, and he had 9 rusher. Oh, okay. So who got all the receptions? Sure as wasn't A.J. Brown either. A.J. Brown had 2 receptions. Oh, man, I am torn here. I literally have to replace Trey Benson now with this stupid injury. For guys that don't, Rashee Rice cannot come back fast enough. All right, I'll go Devonta Smith just because I'll use name value here. Boom, get in there. Go fill that spot.
Who got all the targets last week was Goddard.
Oh, okay.
He had 2 receiving touchdowns.
Oh.
Well, he only had 4 receptions, but for 37 yards and 2 touchdowns. Oh, no. Oh, well. Now he's questionable.
Oh, I actually have Eric DeMarcado in that league. I have Trey Benson. Oh, look at me. I planned ahead. I had the handcuff.
Look at Mr. Fancy Pants.
Yeah. Woo, woo. Let me go
check. So
check.
you picking me or Chervin?
I gotta place a bid here. Spend all my fab. Boop, click. All right, let's see here. You picked you, right? I'm gonna go Chervin. I gotta close that gap and see if I can get back into the running here. Last matchup, Bryce versus Juan. Let's speed run this. Bryce, he is sitting at 3-1, doing great. No, he's not. I'm in the wrong league. Here we go.
Bryce is 2-2, and
Juan is
3-1.
All right, so Bryce is bringing Josh Allen, Eric DeMarcado with the updated news, Devon Achane, George Pickens, Devontae Smith, we're Smith brothers, TJ Hawkinson, Zach Charbonnet, Trey Henderson, and James Cook. Great start here. No pivots at quarterback. I'm not seeing any pivots to any position. Calvin Ridley, he's awesome.
Jordan Addison, maybe.
Not with Carson Wentz, but maybe. Jordan Addison could be a play here.
Yeah. And then again, one has Hurts, Henry, Chuba. The guy that is probably the happiest guy in all of North America, Jalen Waddle.
Mm-hmm.
Devonta Adams, who went off last week. The guy he stole from me, Travis Kelce, but that's fine. I'm not upset too much. Shakir, Judy, Jacoby Myers, Bo Nix, maybe? No, Jalen Hurts, yeah. Anything else? Nothing really on his bench either. I mean, maybe Ferguson at tight end. Oh no, he's got Kelce. Never mind. Your 2 quarterbacks are probably a washout.
I like how I'm sorry, and by I mean I very much dislike that I have to use my phone to use Sleeper and the web app, because the web app doesn't have all of the features of the phone, but some functionalities in the web app are much easier to use than the phone.
Yeah.
So I bounce back and forth. So annoying.
Well, if Bucky Irving is gone, maybe White could substitute for Hubbard if he's hurt, because Hubbard is hitting questionable. But
yeah,
who to go? I gotta go with Bryce.
Okay, that's where I'm going.
Yeah,
I think that's the selection, and that's where Gabriel went as well. He went Bryce. Yeah.
So Mike is picked for you by you and I. We differ. You got Josh, I got Marvin. You got Gabriel, I got Donnie. You got Chervin, you turncoat. And I'm Yoda Clown.
Yep.
And then we agree on Bryce.
We agree on Bryce. Yeah, and Gabriel's got Slick, Marvin, Gabriel, Yoda Clown, and Bryce. Should be an interesting matchup. We'll see if anybody else gets their selections in and report back next week. Until then, it's time to place our bets. Congratulations, Andrew. You won last week's bet. It was an interesting one.
Bounce back.
You did. You're leading the series 3-1. You also picked 4 winning teams out of 6. I only picked 2. My differential was minus 56. Yours was minus 47, closest to 0-1. I felt good until the Washington over Atlanta game. Oh, what an upset. Yes. Yeah, it was terrible.
Well, we both had a -2, so we were out by only 2 points on 2 games. We both had a -4. So we didn't do too badly.
Yeah, we were. I'm actually impressed in how well I did do. I was not expecting to be this close. So with that said, I do get to pick this week's bet. What we're going to do is we're going to do a pick 6 fantasy defenses. So we're just going to make it nice and simple. There are 14 matchups. We're each going to pick 6. So two matchups are going to be unselected. We're going to pick the defenses and special teams. We're going to use poor man scoring. Whoever has the most points at the end of the week is the one who's going to get those points, get the win. And I'm going to select first.
I already know who you're taking.
Detroit. How could you not? One, it's like I love my Detroit, but they're also going against a team that they could rip to shreds. But
So
you do get the next
878.
selection, and where do you go? Because I think there's 2 juicy picks here.
Well, there's actually 4.
You think there's 4?
There's 4 projected, 5 projected.
Okay. I'm thinking more of like I want not just a team that's going to win, right? I don't want to like win by 20.
No.
I want to pick a team that.
No, these are the projected points for the week. Like you grabbed the team that has the most projected points.
I'm also looking at like I want interceptions and I want sacks. So I'm picking Detroit because Jake Brown is going to throw interceptions and Aiden Hutchinson's going to feast and rack up his sack total.
I'm going Minnesota Vikings.
Really good one. You weren't supposed to pick that right away. Why are you picking the Minnesota Vikings?
Because they're projected number 3 on the points.
I don't even see them. Oh, against Cleveland. Is that because Cleveland is now going to play Dylan Gabriel, who's probably going to throw that ball up into the hands of Minnesota?
Not just that, but
it's a good choice.
Cleveland all year hasn't scored a lot of points. So, like I think twice they've scored less than 20 points.
Okay.
Like Cincinnati, they scored 15. I think the 2 weeks later, they only scored like 18. So I think there's opportunity. And like you said, as they're starting a new quarterback trying to learn the system, there could be a sack feast for Minnesota. So I be likey.
Okay. I'm torn now. I wasn't expecting. Like I wasn't going to pick Minnesota like right here. They were further down. I thought they were going to be one of my later like sneaky selections. But now I am torn between my next pick on which one of these 2 teams do I want.
There's still 3 up there.
Yeah, there's 3.
And one, if I take them next, you're gonna lose your mind.
Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm gonna jump the gun. I'm gonna pick the Rams, the LA Rams, because Brock Purdy is out. Mac Jones is in. They have no starting receivers. Ricky Pearsall's out. Juwan Jennings is gone. George Kittle is gone. They are playing with backups and Mac Jones. So I'm thinking this is a team they're probably going to be able to study. It's really just the CMC show.
Yeah. Do I pull the trigger now or see if I can wait one more round?
Oh, that's the game, right? That's the gamble.
Can't take the chance. I'm taking the Cardinals.
Arizona. Well, I'm going to make this easy. I'm going to pick Indy.
Indy?
Yeah. For some reason, Indianapolis's defense has been like on fire. Interceptions and sacks. So I'm shooting there against the Las Vegas Raiders. They also happen to have a good point differential too.
Yeah. Do I hate the Patriots or do I hate Broncos? Who do I hate more? I'm going to take the Bills.
Okay, that's a good choice. Buffalo. And this is where things start to get a bit slimy.
No, there's still a couple more good ones.
There's a couple ones you like?
Yep. Again, ones I don't think you're going to say, what the hell are you thinking? But
yeah, like what? Oh man, yeah, I'm going to go Chiefs.
Okay.
The Chiefs have a good defense. They could make some stuff happen here.
I think that game is going to be a blowout for the Chiefs.
Yeah, I don't think that the Jags have much going for them.
I honestly think the game last week was the wake up call for the Chiefs.
They found a rhythm.
They're gonna start to steamroll, and they might fall again halfway through the year, but I think this could be their little run of 4 or 5 in a row. Man, you left me a couple.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to go Eagles.
Okay, Eagles, good defense, but Denver's no slouch, right? Like, because that could be an upset.
We're picking defenses.
I know, you're picking defenses.
So if the Eagles defense can get 3 or 4 sacks, I'm not picking the Eagles for points against. Because this might be a game where, well, what the over under is 43.
Yeah. So now you want a low scoring game.
each team scoring 20 points. I'm not getting nothing off the points. I just want the sacks and the interceptions and maybe a defensive touchdown.
So you look for the special teams to step up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's talk about what's left, because we got 2 more selections each. There are 6 matchups left. One that is available is Cowboys versus Jets.
Yep. The Texans game
versus the Ravens. The Ravens are playing Cooper Rush.
The Saints.
You got the
Dolphins. The Seahawks and the Chargers.
Giants, good defense. Saints, bad defense, but Jackson Dart's on the other side with no wide receivers. Right? Like it's I don't know who I would take there. You got the Dolphins versus the Panthers. I'm not sure. I'm not really excited about that matchup. Then you've got Washington versus the Chargers. It's like, oh, if it was Marcus Mariota, I'd pick the Chargers. But right now it's looking like it's going to be Jaden Daniels. So that's going to be tough. You got the Seahawks versus the Bucks. And after watching that Arizona game, I was embarrassed for Arizona, but Seattle couldn't contain the garbage that Arizona was able to produce. Like, so what do you do? I'll go Buccaneers. Screw it. Oh, man.
Okay.
I'm going to go Buccaneers.
Buccaneers. Who are they playing?
Seattle.
See, I had Seattle over the Bucks defense. Okay. I am taking the Saints.
You're going to take the Saints? Okay.
Yes.
Bold.
That's what I said. I think my next pick is going to say, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah. Okay.
Last pick.
Could be a good one. I want to pick the Giants just because you picked the Saints.
Hey, fill your boots if you want to.
Yeah. It's a low.
They're only a 1.5 point. The Saints are only a 1.5 point favorite. So
yeah, and it's a 41.5 over under. So it's a low scoring game because the only other low scoring game is Houston and Baltimore. But Baltimore has really struggled. But Houston has also struggled with moving the ball. So I'm not like I expect it to be a low scoring game. I'm not sure if there's significant talent that I would trust to go out there and get me some sacks or disrupt the passer. Oh, man. But I don't think the Saints have enough in them to be able to allocate the Giants. I'll do it. Just do it, New York Giants.
Okay.
I'm going to oppose you right there, New York Giants. Okay, your last pick.
I know you like fajitas and burritos and all that kind of food.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm going to have to go a little Tex-Mex this week.
You going Houston?
Yes, sir.
All right, Houston. Here, I thought you found a Mexican team somewhere just hiding in the NFL's corners.
No, with Lamar Jackson out, that team I don't think goes anywhere.
I think it's going to be tough for them. I do. But if they get that running game at least going, I don't know if Houston's team can stop the run.
The thing is, though, that's all they have to focus on. So fill the box and stuff Henry. And if it's not going to be handed off to Henry, you're stuffing the box, then you're going to sack him anyway. So
that's the hope. That is the hope. Okay, so my team, my defenses are Detroit, Los Angeles Rams, the Indianapolis Colts, the Chiefs, Tampa Bay, and the New York Giants. Yoda Clown, you're bringing Minnesota, Arizona, Buffalo, Philly, New Orleans, and Houston.
Yep. Heck, Houston could even lose to Baltimore
and still put up good points
and get me 10 points with the sacks and interceptions.
Yep, that's kind of the hope, right? You want to find those teams that can at least do some damage, even if they don't win. Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that does bring us to the end of the show, and I did kick this show off by talking about Calvin Ridley. So in the No Fun League, I've got a need for wide receiver spots. So I've got a guy, Calvin Ridley, who just hasn't found it. And it looks like nobody.
At 42, Calvin's not going to find it.
He's not 42. He's 29.
Oh. He plays like he's 42.
He plays like, well, I think it's Cam Ward. Cam Ward hasn't found his groove yet so I was putting it out there trying to like, hey, maybe there's somebody else I could go and get that might be able to help me out maybe next year or 2 years or 3 years down the road.
Yes. So let me paint the picture for everybody out there. You asked for Aramarola, or however you say his name.
I can't pronounce his name.
Eric Amamalorora, who's like 25.
Yep, younger wide receiver.
And he's like the 35th ranked wide receiver right now.
Is he?
And you were offering me Calvin Ridley, who's played with the dinosaurs. In Jurassic Park, and is like 53rd or something like that wide receiver. So I really didn't think it was it was a good shot. Hey,
yeah,
maybe
I was going off of name value. I was looking to see if name value could draw, and maybe I could get something, because I'm not sure I could get anything for him now.
And the funny thing is, in another league, is it him? Oh, no, never mind. I thought I was going for Amarola in another league. Like I was trying to pick him up.
Okay.
In another league, but no. Because he should have, I think he's going to have an increased role over the next few weeks just because of injuries. So.
And who are we talking about?
That Eric Amarola guy.
Yes, however you pronounce his name.
Yeah. I think he's going to have an increased workload. So, yeah. So, unfortunately, no, I declined that
you did.
That offer.
But if there's anybody out there that shares no fun, that would like a shot at Calvin Ridley, please come hit me up and let me know, because I am willing to wheel and deal in your behalf to give you a deal of a lifetime. Because I do need wide receiver help. And right now, I can't wait. I need starters, or somebody that is going to play football with a quarterback who can throw the ball, like Wan'Dale Robinson.
Yikes! Juan Jennings just went out.
Yeah, I said that earlier. He was announced out. Brock Purdy and Ricky Pearsall all out. Devastating, absolutely devastating.
Wow. In my league where I'm 4-0, I had him
as a starter.
Oh, yes, I had him.
Hey, maybe you need Calvin Ridley now.
No, I could put Trey Tucker in. I could put Troy Franklin. Oh, in that league, I could put Ayamarola.
You could put him in there.
As a matter of fact, he is going in now.
Oh, that's who you're going to put in? Well, I'm glad I could convince you to.
And I got Debo, who might not play. God damn. What's wrong with him now? That better be just precautionary. Go back to my matchup. Yeah, now I'm into the winning again in that one. I need to keep the roll going. And really, this is for first place in No Fun. Me and Juan are going head-to-head for first place because we're both undefeated.
Well, if that's the case, then maybe Juan wants to have Calvin Ridley.
For what?
Maybe
he's a guy that's got good dreadlocks?
Maybe he's got a bag of potato chips.
Maybe.
Yeah, I like Old Dutch. I like Miss Vicky's. I like Cool Ranch Doritos.
I was gonna actually get a counter offer and say, yeah, for your first rounder and him. But...
Oh, okay. You want to? I might have given you a. I don't have a fourth. Damn it! I don't have a fourth rounder. Fourth rounder and him for that guy, but I don't have a fourth rounder. I'm already spent. All right, well, that's it for this week, folks. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. It's been fun. It's been great. The sun is rising later and later for us up here in Canada. It's setting earlier and earlier. The darkness is coming.
Dark in my office here.
So it's winter is coming, everybody. Winter is coming.
And I got to smoke a brisket this weekend.
Actually, that'll be fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully not. Well, I got to start it in the middle of the night, so that might not be fun when it's like 0 degrees
and freezing outside. Yeah, that could be challenging. Just dress for it. You're Canadian now. You got it. It's in your closet, right by the front door. From one poor man to another. Remember, if it's not fun, it's not worth doing. Good night, everybody.
Have a great week, everybody.